Hey guys, how's it going? It has been a hot minute since I recorded a video for my YouTube channel, but seeing as I'm stuck in the house like pretty much everyone else, I thought let's make something of my downtime. Let's make a video for YouTube and maybe get back on the bandwagon. Anyway, I thought I would address the elephant in the room, the very echoey room. I've got no idea how this sound is going to sound, by the way, just FYI. You might be thinking, where the hell is she? She's not in her bedroom. Well, guess what? Your gal finally bought a flat. I got my keys like 3 months ago. I only moved in about 4 or 5 weeks ago now. Basically, because I was living at home, I had no furniture or anything really, so I had to wait for a sofa, I had to wait for a bed. You can't move in without all these sort of basic necessities. I say necessities, that's such a first world thing to say. So basically I was moving stuff in either on the evenings or at the weekends when I wasn't working, and then coronavirus hit and me and my dad agreed it would probably be safer for both of us if I moved out permanently. Not really the circumstances I wanted to do it. I won't lie, I did shed a tear that day where I was like going to the flat and thinking I'm not going back to my dad's. It was a really weird time, but let's just say I have time to settle in. I can't really leave the house, but it's been really nice, if a little bit different. But anyway, I have been kind of bored but kind of productive during this lockdown period. I have been fortunate enough to continue working, so my days are basically sat in front of a computer. My nights and my weekends, I have been getting up to all sorts, let's put it that way. There is so much advice going around about this topic at the moment. You know, some people are like, you need to be so productive all the time. And other people are like, oh, just don't do anything, just be. And other people are like, don't let anyone tell you what to do. And it's a little bit overwhelming. And I've seen so many people, especially on Twitter, feeling guilty because they don't know what they should be doing or what they shouldn't be doing in terms of productivity and things for their own mental well-being, which of course is a priority in all of this aside from your own physical safety. So I thought I would wade into the debate and show you guys what I have been getting up to over the last few weeks in my spare time to stop me going insane. And I will say, if you need some time to just wallow in a little bit of self-pity, that's absolutely fine. I've had days like that as well. I have not been productive every single day because I'm human. We all have emotions and everyone's circumstances are different in all of this stuff that's going on. Let's try and keep this fairly polite, this video. So, you know, everyone's dealing with things differently. Everyone has different coping strategies. So for me personally, I find that keeping myself busy works for me. If I'm not busy, then I will sit and I will overthink, and that's never good. I'm a bit of an overthinker, a bit of a worrier. Or I'll eat. Anyway, let's crack on. So like a lot of people, I have tried to invest in a little bit of self-improvement, just to keep me going and I can see, well, I did this, I did that, rather than sitting on my backside and doing nothing. But one of the biggest things for me in terms of learning-wise, and it's surprised a few people actually, I am currently learning Japanese. Anyone who has followed me on any social media for a while will know that I am obsessed with Japan. I really want to go to Japan, but I want to go once I appreciate the culture and I can speak the language as best I can. You know, I'm not going to be fluent in Japanese, but I want to be able to at least communicate. I think it's only fair. I don't expect to go somewhere and just speak English all the time. I downloaded Duolingo 3 weeks ago now. I've been on it every single day, so I'm thinking I'm on like a 23-day streak now or something. It's been alright. When I first started doing it, you learn one of the scripts called Hiragana first. So there's 4 modules on that, which I have completed. I got through them pretty quickly actually, I was quite surprised. And then they started throwing in katakana, which is one of the other scripts. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. But then they throw things in like introductions and languages and how to greet people, and also the structure of sentences in Japanese is completely different. It's an entire different alphabet, different scripts. It's a lot to take in. So I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I'm spending like 4 or 5 hours on it a week. It's become part of my routine and I really like it, and I think that's the best way and the most effective way to learn a language. If you can incorporate it into your actual routine so that you're rehearsing what you're learning, then it's all going to go well. So Japanese is the main new thing that I've done. I have also adopted some more couch potato-ish interests those being Netflix and Disney Plus. Up until this point, I have been like the 1 in 500 people that didn't have Netflix because I didn't watch TV. And if you've watched me on this channel before, you'll be well aware of that notion. However, since having my own place and having, you know, charge of the big TV, then it's been nice to have something to watch. I so far have only watched a couple of things. I've watched Love is Blind, which was, you know, mental. If you've seen it, you know, oh my god. I went back and watched Derry Girls because I'd seen it. I saw some episodes and they weren't in order. You know what it's like with these things, we watch them on like normal TV. I'm currently watching Baby Ballroom because I'm a dance freak, let's face it. And I am currently rewatching Celebs Go Dating as well. I watched season 5, which was on all 4, and then I've gone back and watched season 2, which is on Netflix, which is just mad. Disney Plus, I've actually only watched one thing so far, and that was Beauty and the Beast. I've been thinking about it, and there's so many Disney films on there, which I've obviously seen. I've seen loads of them. But you know that way where you watched them when you were so young, like you've forgotten half of it? Like you know how it started and you know how it finished, and you've completely forgotten what the hell happened in the middle. I'm like that with so many. Like Dumbo, I couldn't tell you what the hell happened in Dumbo apart from when he sneezes and his ears go out. I had the same with Beauty and the Beast. You know, like I knew what happened, but I couldn't remember any of the stuff in the middle. I was sat on my other sofa, bawling my eyes out at a cartoon. And I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? I need to watch Tangled, because I've never seen Tangled. That's like one of the high ones up. Ralph Breaks the Internet, I think that's on it. Frozen 2 is not on it to July. Not happy. Obviously, I'll rewatch the original Frozen. And I saw that Recess is on it, so I'm going to just sit and binge all of Recess. Fun and games, cannot wait. The other thing I've been doing, which has made me a little bit of a couch potato, is a little bit of gaming. Now, some of you might remember I'm a bit of a retro game freak. I have got my Wii and I have got my PlayStation 2. They're both sitting over there by the place in my little shelving unit. And I've got them both hooked up to my TV because my dad's a genius with electrics and wiring and stuff, so it's all worked out pretty well. Before lockdown, myself and 2 of my friends from work went into CEX and we got a couple of games. Well, I was buying games, one of my friends was buying DVDs for her kids. I picked up The Sims The Urbs, which my sister had on Xbox, and also Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, which she also had on Xbox as well. So these are games that I've played before. I've got this thing about nostalgia. For some reason, nostalgia brings me a lot of comfort and it makes me feel safe. I don't know if any of you are experiencing this, especially at the moment. Reverting back to how things were when you were younger, or like a happier time, or when you had no problems and all that sort of stuff. This is getting really deep. But for some reason, that brings me a lot of joy. And I mean, the soundtrack to American Wasteland is pretty good as well. So far, I have stayed away from restarting Final Fantasy X, because as soon as I do that, my entire productivity is going to go out the window. My Japanese will be gone, other than the fact that I'll finally be able to pronounce the composer's name correctly because he's Japanese. Other than that, most of the things I have been doing have been maybe adaptations from original hobbies or activities that I would normally do. Firstly, my online shopping has gone through the roof. I have a Boots order coming pretty soon. I think it's coming next week. I mean, I did order it about a week ago, so it's taken a little bit longer due to coronavirus, but whatever, I'll allow it. I've also done lots of Amazon shopping. I've had maybe, 2 or 3 hauls from Amazon, and I've actually got an IGTV, which shows you everything that I've been buying from Amazon, because that's a completely separate video. And you know, I'm spreading myself across the platforms these days. You know, I'm down with the kids, I'm cool. One of the other big areas of my life is, of course, hospital radio. I'm approaching my 4th anniversary now with HBS, and we actually won an award the other week. In terms of my own show, I am recording from home, which is, again, a little bit different. I'm used to having my soundproofed, like dead and sound studio, which I normally use. So yeah, it's been really nice to know that although Corona is disrupting everyone's lives, there's been a lot of adaptation, and you know what? Things haven't stopped the way that I think a lot of people expected that they would. One of the good things to come from all this, you know, I've seen so many things online about communities joining together and people spending more time with their families. One of the things I have found for me personally is that I've been able to reflect a lot more and sort of look inwards, which sounds really deep and spiritual, and I'm not that kind of person, you guys know that. I've cut myself some slack. When I first took annual leave, I felt really guilty, like a lot of people have, that I wasn't being productive. I just wanted to lie around and not do anything, and then I accepted that, do you know what, you're going to have days like that, it's fine. And once I accepted that, I gave myself a couple of days just to chill out. Everything sort of came back to me and I felt raring to go on so many different levels. But I found my creativity coming back like so strongly, which has been a massive thing for me because my creativity died a long time ago and it's been really difficult getting it back. And there's been one main reason, and so many of you are going to judge me so hard for this, I know you will, but TikTok has been a great way of just having fun and getting creative. If you're not on TikTok, I would strongly encourage that you join. You can give me a follow there. All the details will be down below as always. I've just found it to be really good fun. I just think that, do you know what? I'm watching this content, it's stupid as hell. A lot of it is just daft. But do you know what? It passes the time. It's a distraction when you're feeling a bit rubbish. Watch some videos of some dogs. It's the exact same as YouTube, except there's more dancing ones of dogs. It's great. I'm just having so much fun creating content for TikTok. I just think that you get to see the fun side of people. I'm having a great time just messing around doing stupid dances. Oh my god. Like me doing the Macarena on camera. You would never get that on YouTube because there was no reason to. TikTok, you go viral. It's great. Dance has come back into my life in a huge way, and again, I am so thankful because it has been so long since I did anything like that. I've also been taking part in some online live streamed classes. So Dance Glasgow, where I did my absolute beginner ballet, and I've also done different styles of classes there. They've been doing some live classes on Instagram. So last week I did an online stretch class, which was really good because I really want to work on my flexibility during this downtime. So I got through the stretch class and then I did ballet basics on the next day. I think that was a Saturday. That was tough. See, when you haven't done ballet for a while and you're trying to get yourself into these sort of positions and plie and your hamstrings just seized up, oh my god, it was not good, but I felt so much better afterwards. If you're into that sort of thing, keep an eye on Dance Glasgow on Instagram. They're really good. Also, while you're on YouTube, check out Jeanette Manrara from Strictly Come Dancing. She is live streaming party ballet workouts. I did one this morning. One of my friends recommended it to me, so thanks Corinne, much appreciated. I did one of those this morning and it's like ballet exercises and some other exercises as well, but like to like decent music. Like the one today that I did was Queen. So you know, like you're doing your pliés and your tendus and stuff to like Another One Bites the Dust. It was amazing. I love it. I hope she continues to do this because it's great. I've just been watching them back. I've not been joining the live streams because they've been like in the middle of the day. Like I said, I've been trying to work on my flexibility, so I have been trying to do some stretches, particularly for my hips, because for some reason I have really tight hips, probably because I sit at a desk all day. It's not fun. So I have been doing sort of like hip flexor stretches and things like that to try and basically improve my range of movement, I don't think I'm going to get into splits. I've not been able to do splits ever. If I can get into splits, I will be like dancing on the roof, literally. There's this video on TikTok, which if you've got TikTok, you'll know. It's Todrick Hall's Attention, and it's folk like doing kicks into splits, and I'm just like, I want to do that. So I'll keep stretching, who knows. The other thing that I have done, which some of you might be interested in, if you are into street dancing and you're a fan of the dance group Diversity, which I love them. I've booked up to go and see them again in May 2021, which will be the second time seeing them. They have launched an online dance tutorial website, which is pretty cool. It's actually free until end of April, so we've got a couple of weeks left, depending on when I edit and upload this video. But yeah, after that, I think it's like £15 a month, so I'm on the free trial just now. I think you do get a free trial normally as well, but they've just extended the free trial to the end of the month, so you can try it out, see if you like it before deciding to pay, and then I think it's about 15 quid a month, but you get access to all these tutorials, so it's all different members of Diversity are uploading tutorials, so there's maybe slightly different styles, different songs, and there's different levels as well, which is really good. I've only done one and a bit so far. I decided to start from the bottom because I was thinking about this the other day. It has been literally 10 years since I won a trophy at the World Street Dance Championships. An entire decade. How brutal is that? Way to make me feel old, honestly. Like, someone commented on a video from like 10 years ago at the British Championships the other week, and I was watching it back and thinking, oh my god, we were so good. And then I think, oh, that was 10 years ago. I think I have covered everything that I wanted to cover. I'm looking at my little notepad down there. Yeah, I think we've covered pretty much everything. This video has been a bit longer than planned. I had a feeling it was going to be a chatty one because it's been a while. But this has been good fun. We should do this more often. As I say, I am on IGTV as well, so you can follow me over there, or on TikTok or Instagram or Twitter. I need to go and get some food before I have a Zoom call with my friends later, and I was hoping to record a TikTok beforehand. We'll see if that happens. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it to the end. You are a saint. And I will hopefully catch up with you guys very, very soon. Bye!